Hello and welcome to Concept Hunter. My name is KOKOStern and today I have a wonderful little game to show you called Aqua Boy. It's the only game for today, so there's no 2 or 3 games, it's just Aqua Boy. And this one is just really cute, and it reminds me of all these kiddie games, all these platformers that we used to have, like Jazz Jackrabbit and Earthworm Jim, and for some reason pulls me back to PlayStation 1 games, like Spyro and Gex Undercover Gecko, if you remember that one. All these cute little games that you just explored around. It wasn't entirely difficult, but it was just kind of fun with the lore of all kinds of preposterously weird things, shooting lasers, and it was just cute. And this game just really sends me back to that. So Aqua Boy's click to start. As you can see, WASD to move around. We shoot. It's a multi-directional shooter. We have space to use item or door, QE to select the items, and M for map. That's pretty much it. We're going to start a new game. And Albert and I were on a mission to recover the Helm of Pathendor. Flung into something. When I woke after the crash, the submarine was destroyed and the monkey was gone. Okay, incoming transmission. Albert, aha, you're awake. Yes, I sabotaged the submarine and I hid your equipment too. The Helm of Pathendor will be mine alone. Yes, so my monkey crashed my submarine and stole my gear, and he's going to get the Helm of Pathendor on its own. I have no clue if there's any sort of backstory to this. But as I don't know any backstory, I'm just gonna, I'm flung into the game, into the story, and into the setting, just like anybody else. And yeah, my submarine crashed, and I'm Aqua Boy. And I can move around. As you can see, he's swimming quite so eloquently. Swimming around, and you can shoot stuff if you just press and hold a stream of bullets, and if you wait for this bar to charge up, you can shoot 5 bullets at a time. Welcome to the caves! The specs on your minimap are doors to other chambers. For a full map of the places you've been, press M, so let's do that right now, press M. And at the bottom, you can see that there's this spec that's glowing, so that's a door to another area. And as you can see, there's a lot to go through. This game is actually really, really long for a Flash game, and it's really, really cool that it's actually this long and there's so much to explore. And as you can see, the graphics are just really nice, and the music is actually superb. It actually changes between each areas. Not exactly every area, but it does change. And incoming message, Professor Plumpipe. Aqua Boy, thank goodness you're alive. That monkey has betrayed us. But what's that in your pocket? Oh, he forgot to confiscate your pistol. How can he know what's in my pocket? He's talking. Never mind. This is the kind of stuff that you overlook because it's such a fun atmosphere and colorful and nice and sort of this kiddie innocence in a way. So, okay, somehow he knows what's in my pocket. I don't even want to go into it. There's a lovely mural of a mouse that shows you to shoot. And you can see, hold down the fire button to release a constant stream of bullets, blah, 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 what we said. If you look at the map at the bottom, now we can see it. Glowy bits, doors to other areas. This one I've already been through, so I don't have to go. I mean, you can see that I've already been there. And then there's flashing squids that you can shoot and kill. And sometimes they leave things behind, sometimes they don't. And you could just shoot them. If you hit them, obviously they'll take away your HP. At the top you can see that you have HP, and you have charge and weapon. The weapon, all of these things will obviously get upgraded along the way when you find upgrades and whatnot. And your diving suit is a technological marvel. You'll never need to worry about your oxygen supply. It won't protect your squishy body from a whole lot of trauma though, so be careful. That's actually really a cute little thing to show. There's a ton of lore hanging around and a ton of exploration to do. The lore is actually, it's really nice how you just have things and you just come up to them, press space, and then you get some text a little bit in all kinds of ways. There's all kinds of things. Albert leaving around instructions for his evil companions to destroy you, and all kinds of things about the area that you're in to get the Helm of Pathendor or whatever. And obviously there's also enemies, and this is a crab that shoots pellets at me or something. You don't really I mean, obviously it's gonna be stupid random crap, like, I don't know, a squid that shoots lasers out of its eyes, or a giant robot, or, and I'm not kidding, space bees. You fight space bees at some point in this game. Okay, I mean, I'll roll with it because it's just the part of it's just part of it. The plants native to the region are known to have healing and energizing properties. You might be able to make use of them in a pinch. So there's all kinds of pickups if you get a problem, and if not, then let's see what's here actually. Incoming transmission. Don't touch that force field down there. You'll be fried immediately without protection. Always use protection, kids. And well, let's kill the crab. This thing, I can't get past it quite yet. I'll get some sort of a new ability later on. They'll give me a shield that'll allow me to do it. And then there's these things that destroy everything. So there's obviously a trace back. You have to go back to areas that you've already visited with new abilities and explore. Not too much of that kind of exploration, but it exists and it's nice. Space, in the interest of safety, only those in possession of an appropriate shield should attempt to cross the force field. This makes a lot of sense. And one thing that I do have, let's talk about the bad things about this game, other than the wonderful exploration and the wonderful atmosphere and animation and all that. A couple of things that kind of bother me. One thing, first of all, I have charge. I have nothing to use charge for, and I'm actually gonna let's get the transmission. Professional Flow Pipe, oh, and you've still got a shard of teleportation crystal in your utility belt. Squeeze it in your palms and you'll instantly be transported to the center of these caves. So now I have this is my special abilities or items or whatever. And let's see what's written right here though. Your special items are shown in the upper right corner of the screen. Use one. You're holding down the spacebar. Some items require a little charge to use. So this one doesn't. But what I like, the mechanic that I actually like, before we talk about bad things, if you press space, you have the little thing charge up, and only when it fully gets there will it be used. So that's a nice little mechanic. I like that it's not immediate, that it has a little charge, but it's really, really short. It's just the right amount of time. And now, as you can see, incoming transmission. Well, this is the central cave. You can return here with the teleportation crystal. The lost city of Pathfinder is east of here, but you'd probably find your missing equipment first. So you want to explore as much as you can. Act 1, Cold are the crabs. As you can see, there are a ton of areas to explore, and this is a really pretty big game for a Flash game, which is really, really nice. And other than shooting crabs and all that, so let's talk about the things that I disliked that I wanted to say. So, first of all, charge. I have 6 out of 6. I have nothing to use it for. I've actually, the only time that I played it through and finished it. I got extra charge as I upgraded to 12 out of 12 before I could use charges at all. And I don't really understand the reason to have charges if you have nothing to use it for. So that's something, it's not that big, but it's a minor thing, but still, you could just, give the charges only when you actually get something. Like, you need to get your power part or batteries or whatever to start using charges. That would make a lot of sense to me, more so than having charges and having absolutely nothing to do with them. Other than that, the upgrades that do actually utilize charges are really, really nice. You have a couple of basic things, you know, something that blows everything up, a shield like we talked about earlier, a time stop, and I believe something else that is pretty cool. It uses a lot of charges. Obviously, time stop as an example is really useful, and it uses a lot of charges, so you have to manage it properly. Other than that, there's hearts, upgrades to your hearts, upgrade to your weapon, upgrades to everything. So it's pretty nice. You need to explore everything. And the last thing that is really problematic for me is the fact that this game is incredibly easy. I'm fine with it in the sense that it feels like this innocence of all kinds of crazy stuff happening, and it's colorful and nice, but it's really, really easy. There's zero difficulty, and what I would really like to see is more than just one difficulty level, in the sense that right now, let's say it's easy or normal, and then you'd put up a hard difficulty levels where the monsters, all your enemies move faster, shoot more, there's more enemies, and most specifically, the bosses. The bosses are a joke in this game. I would love to have some kind of difficulty. This type of multi-directional where you can move anywhere and shoot anywhere, they can get incredibly difficult. They can get bullet dodge and all kinds of stuff and shoot the correct areas. You could make this game difficult, and I'm not saying that you should. It works in this kind of innocence and kiddie game, like I enjoyed saying. it works. It's really, really cute, but if I want to play it and I would love a challenge alongside my wonderful exploration, I'd love some difficulty, some serious difficulty, and you have that option of doing that. Not too difficult. Don't change anything other than maybe start with 1 less health, or I don't know, basically more enemies, and make the bosses have 4 stages, 4 different attacks, interchanging patterns, and some serious difficulty there. Other than that, really long game, really great game. I really enjoyed pretty much everything. As usual, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This game is by Duncansby. You should go play it. It's really great, and it will actually take you a good sum of minutes to finish. I finished it with about 80%, so I didn't actually explore everything. And that's it. That's Aqua Boy. That's Concept Hunter for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is KOKOStern. I would very much appreciate it if you'd subscribe if you like my stuff. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Laters.